Hello everybody, welcome to the live stream. So in today's video we are going to be playing with the 2024 National Mahjong League on Mahjong Time. And if anybody is interested, if you play on Mahjong Time regularly, there's still openings in the US of Mahj Guild. There's 3 openings still. So if you're interested, feel free to join. Happy Thursday, Joey. Hope you're having a good one. And also, somebody had reached out and asked that I do a video where I kind of focus more on, I guess, my strategy. So that'd be like the Charleston and how I play in general. So I'm gonna kind of go a little more deeply into the moves I make, I guess, and how I play. So maybe that'll be helpful to some of you. I want to say too that my playing style is heavily influenced on Michele Frizzell's playing style. I've mainly was self-taught by watching her videos, practicing, reading books, practicing, so lots of practice, and a lot of Michele's videos. So I feel like I play pretty similar to how she does. And with this hand, we have a pung of 4s, a pung of reds, and a soap. So, okay. So yeah, today's I'll try to explain everything the best I can. Sometimes I make a decision without even really, I guess it's more of like a hunch. I really don't know about this one. Maybe dragons. I don't know if this 4 is going to work out. But we'll just pass these, I guess. So I try to pass as defensively as I can. I want to focus on my hand. So if I think I might use something, I try to keep it, even if I have to do a somewhat risky pass, especially since we don't know what we're doing right now. I don't know. I feel like we might get more dragons in. Sometimes they come, sometimes they don't. I guess we can let the 7 go though. So kind of right now is one of those open hands. So we need one that points us in a direction here. We don't have any wins. We can keep it. So north and south now. Even if we ditched the 2 and tried to collect wins for like numbers or the wins with news, we'd have to pick one already. Alright, so I guess because we have potential to maybe go to 2024 with the soap. And then as far as the 7, if we got a 3 crack, we could go for the addition hand. Now, something with playing, I know a lot of people say you don't need to have the card memorized, and I think for the most part, that's fine. I do personally try to memorize the card at the beginning of each year that the card comes out, which I've only been playing a year. But I feel like it is helpful. It helps me make quicker decisions. I don't have to like study the card to figure out which hands I could possibly play. So I feel like that helps a lot. So I would encourage you, if you're able, try to memorize it. The way that I memorize it is I go into I Love Mahj and I use their training room. One of the ones that helped a lot was they have that heavenly hand room. And I just, without using my card at all, try to piece together what the winning hand would be, and just keep practicing that over and over again. So that's how I memorize the card, and then playing a lot. So I usually try to play every day, at least 1 or 2 games. Sometimes I can't play every day, and that's okay. This hand, I mean, it's kind of, we have 3, 5, 7, no gaps. The addition hand, 3, 4, 7. I mean, sorry. And let's let that go.
Northwind.
So we have potential for news with 4th, but it's pretty weak because we don't have any other wins. We only have 1 flower. And
9
a 4 would
characters.
have to be a Kong, so it's pretty weak. So I wouldn't really focus on it, but I'd keep it until I had to get rid of it.
Southwind.
And that could fit into our range, so we'll hold that. So I always try to hold numbers that could go with my multiples that I'm using.
East wind.
And then with my discard strategy, I kind of follow Michelle's a little bit.
Wind.
She does year tile, so she does
8
winds,
dots.
dragons, year tiles, and then she does outside in.
6 bamboos.
So would throw like 1s and 9s before 6, 7s, 8s, stuff like that. Working your way in from 1 or 9 to the 5.
Joker.
I don't really do that one. I do outside in.
Northwind.
So the opposite. If I'm not using a tile and it's an inside tile, I try to get rid of it as soon as I can to either draw out someone else's hand or let's get rid of the wins because they're pretty shallow. So try to draw everybody else's hand is what I try to do. Early game exposures aren't always super helpful, and if someone just takes it just because they can, then they kind of get themselves stuck sometimes. So that's what I try to do. And I don't want to hold tiles that I think other people are using or could be using, especially those middle tiles, because I would rather throw it early and them not being able to use it than throw it later in the hope of maybe getting a joker out of it. So that's how I look at it.
6 bamboos.
Northwind.
6 dots. 7 bamboos.
And I feel like everybody pretty much develops their own style, so I'm sure a lot of people play a whole lot different than I do. But those are the main things I focus on. If I can think of something else while we play.
7 bamboos.
I'll let you know.
1 character. 3 characters.
All right, so if we were to play the 1 or the 3, 4, 7 hand, there is 1, 3
5 bamboos.
Out, no 4 cracks out, no 7 cracks out.
2 dots.
Probably wouldn't worry about
5
like
characters.
Numbers with 4s.
5 characters.
One dot.
Mahjong.
Okay, so they had a quick hand. Or Charleston must have been pretty great. And then, so that's singles and pairs, third hand. And then over here, they were probably doing like numbers with 4s. Or could have been dragons maybe. And then over here, we have 6, 7, 8, 9 maybe. 5, 7, 8, 9. So they had some options. And then we never really got the picking a hand exactly. We were still kind of just gathering. Okay, so I'd focus on the pairs. So we have 1, 2 dot paired. And we have potential for that singles and pairs hand that the other person just won. Don't need the 1. The 6 is out of reach for our 1, 2. And then can let the east go since we don't have any other wins. I like the dragon hands a lot. I try to play them if I can. So I try to hold dragons in the Charleston if I can. But that singles and pairs hand is actually coming in decent. So it's risky, but I'd let the 2 dragons go. I'd probably just pass 2 since we can. Just so we don't pass the 2 9s as well. I mean, we gave... They don't need the dragons, probably, unless they just change their mind. But I try not to pass, like, numbers if I can help it, or... I don't know that I've ever passed a pair of something. Okay, so we're at the point where we would need to stop if we were going to stop. We only have 2 tiles we can pass. Don't know if we'd get our 1 back. I think I'd stop. They have no tiles to pass. No surprise, I wouldn't either. And then we'll pass all. I do recommend, if you play on Mahjong time, to use this if you can. I feel like people do target tiles that you end up getting a little weight whenever it comes down, showing that someone else has it. So I try to use it as much as I can. If you guys remember last live stream, I was messing up and hitting the wrong
Red
one.
dragon.
So just make sure you're clicking on the right one.
Eight bamboos.
And then with this card, I will say too, even though I do try to target
5
inside
dots.
out, I do focus on
9 characters.
getting rid of 3, 6, 9s at the start because of that second 3, 6, 9 hand.
5
It's
dots.
just too easy to build, and a lot of people do it all the time, so I try not to
6
throw into that
bamboos.
one. And then I don't think I said exactly on
White
the card,
dragon.
but singles and pairs, third hand down right now. We could hold
7 characters.
the 4 in case we needed to switch.
Pung.
So I try to keep a
Flower.
backup.
Four characters.
And then at this point, all we need is either 3 bam or
7
2 crack.
bamboos. 5 characters.
So more than likely that'll go.
5 characters.
East wind.
3 dots. 7 dots. 7 dots.
4 bamboos.
I guess we didn't need to keep that.
5 bamboos.
That we'd use it with the 2s paired up in these other ones.
7 dots. 2 characters.
9 bamboos.
Red dragon. 8 bamboos. 8 characters.
Okay, so ready on a 2
3
crack.
characters.
One just went down not too long ago. I don't think there was a
Flower.
hesitation if I remember right, but someone could play with this thing too.
5
I think
dots.
a lot of other players do. So, but hopefully nobody's using it.
8 characters.
And then this will be a red flag.
Joker.
2 bamboos. 5 dots.
And then if you're not familiar with this thing over here, the pass all,
9 characters.
even though we have it on, it will prompt for the winning hand. So the game knows.
5 bamboos.
2
Okay,
characters.
so there we go.
Mahjong.
And then we actually got lucky. Someone was playing with ones. So thank you, Joey. Yeah, and hopefully I didn't like ramble through everything too fast. So if you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to put them in chat and I'll answer them the best I can. I wish I could say I was a better teacher, but I don't think I'm a super good teacher. I have the patience to play with new players and to help, but I don't think I've ever really thought of myself as the teaching type with this game. That's why I try to leave it to Michele. So if you guys are are interested in teaching videos, I recommend watching hers. And then I always link her in the video description too because of that. So we have 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2. We have 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 crack is by itself. 9 bam is by itself. And then I try to keep the white dragons. And just let the green go. No real reason for picking it. The red dragon's my favorite, so that's the only reason. Okay, so we got 2 dot paired up. 4 bam. And let the 4 go, the 5 go. And the red. Because we have a gap with 1, 2, 3, 4. No gap with 5, 6, 7, 8 though, even though our pairs with a 2. Try not to pass 2 wins. And I try to keep like east and west and pass the north and south since these are used for singles. But I wouldn't stress too much over it. That's just, let's see. Since we're mainly in consecutive run, I'd let the white go. We don't really have a good 2024 hand going on. Oh, the picture on here, that was taken at the Louvre, in Paris. It's where that glass pyramid is. The full picture is me doing the little touristy touch the top of the pyramid thing. So, I usually never pass flowers in Charleston if I can help it. I feel like that sometimes makes a hand. Okay, we do have a hand, no gaps as well. 2, 4, 6, 8 dragon. Okay, let the 7 go. We got a 6 crack. We could still do 2, 4, 6, 8, and 2 suits. So 2024. I don't know if the white dragon would come back. I think I just passed the east and 8.
East wind.
I just pass everything for now until we
South wind.
get some draws to point us in a direction.
North wind.
So it could go, 2468,
7 bamboos,
2468 dragon, or 2024 at this point.
4 bamboos,
7 characters. 5 bamboos.
west wind, 4 bamboos,
7 characters. 8 bamboos.
4 bamboos,
And there were two. We know that there were 2 dragons going
9
around during the
characters.
Charleston. We ended up with 1. Someone
8
else
dots.
has 1 still.
Three characters.
5 bamboos, 5 dots,
5 bamboos. East wind.
1 dot, 4 bamboos,
White dragon. 9
And then there
bamboos.
was a hesitation on the white dragon, so somebody else still has 1.
Pung. Green dragon. 1 bamboo.
green dragon,
So if the other white dragon went
8
down, would we
characters.
take it? We have our pairs.
4 characters.
For the,
pung,
let's see, which one is this? Third hand down on 2468. We just would
Flower.
need 6 and 8 dot as pungs.
7 characters,
West wind. Green dragon.
east wind, 4 dots,
East wind. Five dots.
white dragon,
Let's pass. There's still one more out here, and my thinking is we could maybe
6 characters,
also play the
2
which hand is
characters.
this? Second from the bottom, 1 suit, 2468 hand.
Two bamboos.
3 dots,
We're
8
missing 2
characters.
pairs though.
8 bamboos. Eight characters.
We could play
1 character,
the quint hand too.
Kong,
Need a 3 dot.
5 characters,
3 bamboos.
We'll let that go.
1 dot.
pung, 5 characters,
I don't think I'd
White
play...
dragon.
Yeah. Let's take that. I don't know that we
Kong.
can do...
3 dots.
I was trying to see if we could hold it for the finesse move. We can still call the 6 or
6
the 8 if it goes
bamboos.
down.
Red dragon.
West wind.
I think I would just swap it now, though.
White dragon.
Whenever I originally did it,
Flower.
I needed time to think for a second, so that's why I even did it to begin with. After I did it,
Flower.
I thought about maybe should have just done it like this to begin with, but it doesn't really matter. The way I thought about it too was
Red
after
dragon.
had a second. If we didn't
1
do
bamboo.
it and then we called for one of these and then swapped
2
out,
dots.
they'd probably think we were ready.
1 character. 6 bamboos.
I guess it doesn't matter. We'll get prompted
Red
for all of
dragon.
them, even if we define.
2 bamboos.
So we need these for pungs.
5 dots.
And then there's 1
2
8 dot
bamboos.
out. No 6 dots are out.
2 bamboos.
6 dots. Pung. South wind.
And I guess there's a couple different hands we could be playing.
South wind. 3 bamboos.
7 bamboos. North wind.
Red dragon. 5 characters.
7 bamboos. 8 bamboos.
7 characters. North wind.
5 dots. Flower.
Kong. 7 dots.
4 dots. 7 dots.
3 dots. 6 characters.
Green dragon. 2 dots.
North wind. 5 bamboos.
7 bamboos.
There are none out. This player probably needs it. But we're ready to win, so
9 dots.
I'd take the risk. If we drew the 1 bam, I wouldn't throw it.
Nine characters. 3 characters.
Eight characters. 3 dots.
Which I don't know what this player
3
is
characters.
playing. The Kong of Flowers
8
could have messed up their
bamboos.
hand. I don't know if it's the 3
6
6 9
bamboos.
hand or like numbers with 9s.
West wind.
Because there's only 1 flower
7
left.
dots. 9 bamboos.
6 bamboos.
Okay, that's the last flower.
Flower.
9 characters. 6 dots.
Oh. Okay. So, like numbers with ones. And then over here. So I'd say they were doing the 3-6-9 hand. Can't remember if they threw out 9 cracks, but they didn't have any flowers. And over here, they were doing 2-4-6-8. So they had our 8s. I thought about playing a marathon, but not really anybody in it. See if it gets filled up at all, or if a new table comes up. Oh, you did? You beat Michele? Good job. 5 games to get there. Yeah, sometimes it happens. Takes a minute. I have good days, bad days, so but that's awesome that you got in. Are you going to do the tournament in January, you think? I think I'm gonna do it. She said it would be on a Saturday, so that works out really good with me. But I always try to do the online tournaments if I find one. Okay, let's jump in this one if we can. It's ready to go. 4 horrid games in the beauty. Oh, that's funny. I didn't watch Beat the Pro today. I'll probably watch it tomorrow. So I'll be sure to pay attention. Let's see. We almost have news. So for me, that kind of leans at keeping it if I can. We have 9s, 8. We do have 2 suits of 9s at least. And then we have 2s. We could focus on 9s and 2s. It could leave us in a spot though with our next pass. Let's let one of these 9s go. See if we get more 2s. Like sometimes the edge tiles come around and sometimes they don't. Okay. Yeah, I hope it's a good tournament. I hope it has a lot of people in it. I don't know how many people that play Beat the Pro will actually sign up for the tournament, but hope at least like maybe 20 or so. I know Michelle's working hard to make sure she has enough people. So we need a north. I don't know, maybe more wins would come around. We got rid of that 1-9, it hasn't came back. Probably come back now. No. We could try East West 1-2. Passing right. We don't have a north. I'd let the south go. Just so we can have a full pass. Alright, and then that's what I'd focus on. We didn't see any 2s going around, so I think I'd pass the 7-9. Can't remember if they were like going around the whole time or not, but I know no 2s were coming at us. Alright, and
7 characters.
won't need the flowers, so I'd get rid of it first.
7 characters.
Flower.
1 bamboo. Green dragon. 6 bamboos.
Two dots.
We could play 1-2-3 maybe with Kongs of East and West.
6 characters. Three dots.
Yeah, that's what I had just noticed. Pass on that. I try to, I don't know if everyone does
Green
this, but
dragon.
if a tile goes down, to remind myself one's gone down, I try to move it on my rack. Online, I don't do that in person.
Flower.
But since nobody else can see on here, have some
Red
more
dragon.
leniency.
1 dot.
Pass this one. If another one went down, if we don't get one of these paired up,
7
the 1 or the
bamboos.
3. Let's let the 1 bam go.
1 bamboo.
Because really these 2 are the same now.
3 dots.
Not anymore though. So I'd let them go at this point. And if an east or west went down,
9 bamboos.
I mean, I guess could hold off.
2 bamboos.
We are
3
set
dots.
with east, west, 1, 2 now, though.
5 dots.
I try not to wait on a pair if I can help it.
1 dot.
I think I would just take it.
Kong. 3 characters.
Flower. Three
And
characters.
then with this hand, no matter how many jokers we get, we can keep them now.
West wind.
So I take that.
Pung.
And let the 1 go.
1 character.
One character. 5 bamboos. Kong. 6 characters.
Seven bamboos.
1 character. Six dots. 2 bamboos.
2 dots.
3 characters. 1 bamboo. 4 dots.
6 characters.
And then
Green
I keep
dragon.
forgetting to say, but on the card, Winds and Dragons.
7
and 3
dots.
on the right.
White dragon.
Okay, so ready on a 2.
3
crack.
dots.
7 bamboos.
And then
7 dots.
more than likely,
Pung.
if they're experienced players, they probably know what
5
we're playing just by
characters.
looking. 2 bams are out.
4
Can't use
bamboos.
the 2 dots, so has to be 2 cracks.
2 characters.
Mahjong.
Alright. And this player was ready to win as well. So we have 579 dragon probably. And then over here, probably like numbers with 8s. And then they were doing the same hand as us, just north, south, 4, 5. And then the name actually reminded me about the hurricane, so I'm hoping everybody that was in the hurricane path is doing okay, both of them. And haven't seen Suzanne for a while, so Suzanne, if you're watching, hope you're doing well. Okay, so we have pair of ones. Pair of ones, pair of dragons. Don't really have anything that goes with it though. Let's see. So I try to look for isolated tiles. So I'd let those go. All right, so we'll focus on 1 through 5 area. Let's see what we get. Even though we had the pair of ones, I considered focusing on 5 through 9. But it looks like little numbers are coming in. They don't really go well together, except for that pair hand. Alright, we don't have 3. Have the 1, 2. 5 would give us like numbers pass. So I guess I'd let go. We don't have any 3s at all, so let go of a 2. I mean, it looks like a like number hand, but we don't have any flowers. Could do like numbers with dragons. Alright, so I'd say like numbers with 1s, so be Kong, pair, pung, pair, pung. That would be no gaps. We got a flower, then we could hold it, see if more came in. Alright, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, no gaps as well.
5 dots.
So
6 characters.
just gather at this point, see what we get.
4 characters. 9 bamboos.
8 characters.
9 bamboos. 5 bamboos. 8 dots.
7 characters.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 suit, 1, 2, 3, 4. The Kongs are really weak.
7 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
And then 1 just went down. I think I'd still lean towards like numbers.
1 bamboo.
6 bamboos.
7 dots. 7 characters. 7 dots.
8 bamboos.
5 characters. 2 dots. 2 bamboos.
9 dots.
2 dots. 8 bamboos. 7 characters.
2 bamboos.
Okay, so I'd probably
8 dots.
would do the like numbers with 1. We have all of our pairs now. We just need some picks for our
North
dragons and our
wind.
1 dot.
West wind.
Okay.
3 bamboos.
So can call the red dragon.
3 bamboos. 'South wind. 1 bamboo.
6 bamboos.
3 characters. Kong. 5 bamboos.
4 bamboos.
8 characters. Seven bamboos. Nine characters.
Two dots.
Nine characters. One character. Nine characters.
Two characters.
East wind. 8 dots. East wind.
Five bamboos.
So
North
there are
wind.
no green dragons out, no 1 dots out.
7 dots. 8 bamboos.
Seven bamboos.
South wind. 5 dots. 2 characters.
Four dots.
So this player could be playing like
4
numbers with
dots.
3s. There are hardly any 3s out.
4
And I'm
bamboos.
thinking maybe the dragon hand, like
5
numbers like what
dots.
we're playing.
Three dots.
Four characters. Red dragon.
Pung. Two bamboos.
Red dragon. 9 characters. Four characters.
After we call the red, we get that. Okay.
Flower.
Kong. 9 bamboos. Six bamboos. Pung. 9 dots. 2 bamboos.
Okay, so we're doing pretty
Two characters.
good. So we can call our 1 dot now.
2 dots.
Call the dragon, but we might need the joker for our green dragon.
4 dots. 3 bamboos.
Four dots.
So there are three bams out.
4 characters.
So they wouldn't be
4
playing
bamboos.
like numbers with dragons.
Flower. West wind.
Seven characters.
So, news with dragons. And then over here, they were actually playing odds. So 1, 3, 3, 5. And then over here, they were playing like numbers with 6s. Okay, so we have East and West paired up, or West paired up, and then we have an East. Then we have 6s and 2s. We have 5, 6, 7, 8. And since we need Kongs, if we did 5, 6, 7 pairs plus, I don't know, I don't have much luck with that hand, so I'll get rid of the 5. We'll see what we can get, because we can do East, West, maybe 1, 2, or there's a 7 and a 5. So we know we have 2 discards. And we have more potential with this area since we don't have anything else over here. So I'd let the 1 go. Okay, so now the 2, we have a Pung. So let's see if we can get any 1s or 3s. Which I feel like 1s, they either come around a lot or they don't come around at all. Okay. We don't have any flowers. So let's let a 2 go. If somebody passed that many 6s, maybe nobody wants 6s. I get a 1 now. But we can let that 6 go. We don't need that 7 and we can't use a 9. I think there's another 7 out there. So let the 1 go. Since we passed our 2. So we have our east-west. And then 2 is fine. So east-west, we could call our 6. And then we don't know on the others which we want. Okay, so I'd still keep these as options in case we draw them.
7 bamboos.
But we can let the south and 2 go.
2 dots.
South wind. South wind.
East wind.
Pung. 2 dots.
Four dots. 9 characters.
Nine dots. Green dragon.
6 characters. 3 bamboos.
Nine characters. 1 character.
8 characters. 3 dots.
9 dots. White dragon.
6 dots. 7 dots.
Didn't want to call that one yet. I'd
5
rather call
bamboos.
the 6 because we have more options. And then I knew somebody had a 7.
4 dots.
White dragon. 9 characters.
7 bamboos. 4 bamboos.
8 characters. 9 bamboos.
Green dragon. White dragon.
East wind. 5 dots.
I'm gonna try to keep it somewhat stealthy what we're doing.
7
If another
characters.
5 dot went down, I'd take it. Or the 7, really. I guess it doesn't matter.
3 dots.
4 characters. 6 dots.
4 dots. North wind.
Red dragon.
And then all 4 east are out, so I wouldn't think anybody would hold our west. So it could be in the
7
wall.
bamboos.
South wind.
So not super helpful unless we
5
get
characters.
a joker, but the 5 dots basically the same.
9 dots.
But it would reveal more about our hand if we called it.
4 bamboos.
Red dragon.
Okay, so we're good now. So ready for the
5
E or
dots.
the west. Ready for the 6.
5 characters. 8 characters.
'Red dragon. Flower.
Mahjong.
Jeez. Okay, so we have that Chow hand. So Quinta Flowers, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8. And then let's see. I've been trying to get better about saying good job or something when somebody wins. So let's see over here. Some sort of consecutive run, probably 1 through 5. And then over here, 1, 2, 1, 2. I don't know, they have a consecutive run or something. But I think we can play one more. I think we might have used up most of our luck on that pair hand. Because we haven't been doing very good since then. Okay, so we have pairs of sevens at 5, 7, 9. Let the 2 go. Let those go. And then, so I'm going to try to collect the odds. Alright, nothing good really coming around. So we have potential for like numbers with 9s, or I was kind of thinking if we got it, but it's not really coming in, the odd pair hand. And then we just passed that exact thing, I think, so nobody wants it. Nobody seems to want odds or evens. So I just collect
1 dot. Two bamboos. 4 characters.
2 bamboos.
2 bamboos. 1 dot. East wind.
2 characters.
Probably gonna let the 3 go.
East wind.
If we get a keeper of some sort.
2 dots.
We have like numbers with 9s, no
3
gaps.
dots.
5, 6, 7, Kongs with no gaps. 3, 6, 9.
3 bamboos.
3, 6, 9, 9.
Pung.
3, 6, 9 with pungs and 9s.
4 dots. 9 characters.
6, 7, 8, 9. We don't have a 5 dot. I'd give up on the pair hand. Plus, we got the Joker now.
1 dot.
2 bamboos. 4 bamboos. 8 bamboos.
3 dots.
5 through 9.
6 characters. 8 characters. 1 character.
Let's let the 8 dot go.
8 dots.
Red dragon. Red dragon. 4 characters.
South wind.
5 characters. 7 dots. 4 bamboos.
2 dots.
'West wind. East wind. 3 characters.
1 character.
4 characters. 6 bamboos. West wind.
8 bamboos.
7 bamboos. 6 bamboos. East wind.
3 bamboos.
8 characters. 3 dots. Red dragon.
Let's let the 8 go.
8 characters.
And I'm thinking 3, 6, 9.
3 characters.
I'd like to use the
3
flowers,
dots.
though. So we could still do 5,
8
6,
dots.
7. Maybe we don't need this 6. 2. Yeah, let's let that go. 1, 2
6
crack
dots.
out. We have 2, 5, 7.
Green dragon. Pung.
So
5 characters.
1, 3, 5 dragon, maybe.
Flower.
4 bamboos.
I don't think it could be anything else.
1 bamboo. 4 dots. Flower.
5 dots.
9 dots. Four bamboos. Flower.
Eight characters.
Alright, we're pretty far in the game, and our hand really hasn't
Red dragon.
developed hardly at all. I don't think I'd put any jokers up.
2 dots. West wind.
3. I don't have any other dragons, so I'd let it go because we just
Three
need
characters.
1.
Five dots. 4 characters. 1 character.
Okay. Let's see.
Two characters.
And then I'm thinking 3, 6, 9.
Joker.
So we can call the 9 dot. I still don't think I'd put any
6
jokers up.
bamboos.
This person
8
threw a
bamboos.
joker, though. Get the 2 now.
Two characters.
One character. 4 dots. 1 bamboo.
There are no 7 cracks out.
Five characters.
7 characters.
I was about to say there really aren't any 7s out in general. There's only 1 of each now.
Green dragon.
But nobody seems to want it.
4 dots.
Alright, so we have our pair.
7 characters.
So we're actually in a pretty good spot
Pung.
now. If the 9 dot would go down, it would be ideal.
9 dots.
Okay.
Pung.
Alright, so now
7 characters.
we're ready on either of these.
Nine characters.
Okay. There we go.
Mahjong.
Got very lucky. So that hand was not coming together well. Alright, and then over here, so we have north south with 6, 7, 8. There's one more 8 dot out somewhere. And over here we have 1, 3, 5 dragon. So they were waiting on the 5 bam, none were out. Over here. And then we have probably 5. I bet they were doing 5, 7, 9 with the Conga dragons. So all 3 suits. All right, thank you, Joey. So I think that's going to wrap up this one. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you caught the beginning of the stream, hopefully some of my strategy tips help. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to comment on the video, or in future live stream, join and ask questions. But otherwise, thank you, Joey, for chatting with me. Always appreciate it. Thank you for everybody for watching and everybody who subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your Thursday and a good day. Friday, Saturday, and Saturday, I think there's a tournament, so I'm going to record it. So I'll have that posted sometimes next week. And then Sunday, I should be streaming as well at noon Eastern time. So hopefully you join me then. But anyways, I hope to see you in the next live stream.